Hello, welcome back to another edition of Joe's Tobacco Reviews. A little bit different filming location than normal. I'm actually on the road right now. I'm at a hotel. I was gonna today just go do a brief overview. So moist snuff I use on a daily basis. Recently I've started to kind of venture into snus, and both American and foreign, Swedish. And so I got an order that came in last week from Snus Me, and I was just going to go over the different types of snus. I think in the review categories they're going to branch off. Now, some people would put products like Velo or Zyn. There's some Velo right here. They would put them in a separate category under like nicotine pouches. Now, these products originated in Sweden as an alternative to snus, but for the most part, the European counterparts, they consider them snus. I mean, it would be considered an all-white portion. So, that being said, I'm going to put them all into the same category. Now, what I'm going to differentiate the products on is whether they are of U.S. origin or of Scandinavian origin. So basically like Euro snus and U.S. snus. So for example, a product like Rogue, that would go under the U.S. snus category. So I guess going through, I could take a look at a couple different products that I have with me right now and get an idea of the different types. So first off, as we saw, products like Velo, Zyn, Rogue, On is another one. These products would fall into the all-white category. So in all-white, basically, these Rogues are open, but I'll take one of these out. So this here is a pouch with a plant-based cellulose type derivative filler, and that filler is soaked in a nicotine salt solution with flavorings, and that's how it delivers nicotine when it's in your gum. Now, the other thing, a lot of people use snus products in the lower lip. Sorry, I can't do that. It originated in the upper lip. That's customary. That's the way I'm going to use them, and personally I like the way these products react in the upper lip better. The whole idea behind snus is that you don't get a bunch of saliva. So compared to like American dip or chewing tobacco, where the whole point really is to produce saliva, these products are meant to be spit-free, and it makes it more user-friendly to be spit-free if you produce less saliva. And it's the nicotine difference. I don't really see any real big difference between upper and lower lip. But anyways, so we looked at all white. These are from Europe, well, from Sweden. These are the Pablos. These are ridiculously strong. They're 30 milligram pouches. By American standards, a lot of the Swedish products are high in nicotine. For example, like a standard, you have like 3 for a lower strength and 6 in the U.S. Most of the nicotine pouches, they do have 6, but like 8 to 12 is normal, is like a standard nicotine pouch strength. So Pablo's 30 milligram per pouch. These are pretty excessive, but pop that open. And let's see. Play with the light balance there. There we go. Oh, they all fell out. Ha! I don't think that will affect the product at all. You can smell them from like 10 feet away. Anyways, that has enough nicotine to kill a small village. Anyways, so let's see some other products. So there's a difference when you're talking about portion snus. These two products are General Snus They are produced in the for United States market. This one here is the General Original. These are what is considered a brown portion, and they're trying to flop out on the table too. There. So brown portion basically is it's a snus portion that they take and they spray a salt and water and flavoring solution on it, and it helps with the initial flavor and the initial hit. You don't have to wait for the snus to make, the saliva to make its way up into the snus. It kind of gives it a kickstart. So that's like an original portion or a brown. And then you also have, for example, this General Wintergreen. These are a white portion, and they are a dry portion, if you could see. So these are, or actually, they're not dry, they're not moistened. The tobacco inside is not dry. Now, there also are white dry portions, which the tobacco inside is basically like a powder. I don't have any of them to show you, but this is a white portion from General. I do have some Siberia Brown, which this is also ridiculously strong, which, I mean, for my taste isn't really that strong, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And these are a brown portion as well. I think 43 milligrams per pouch on these. So, yeah. And you can smell them from 10 feet away also. Let's see, what else? Here's a Captain product, Captain Melon, X Stark. X Stark being extra strong. And they are a white portion as well. Getting the idea. And then you have like a product like Lundgren's Skåne, and this product is a white product as well. And then I also have some Loose. So here's Mustang. And now loose snus is basically what the name implies. It's a snus, but it hasn't been portioned. There's a couple ways you could portion out snus from a can that's loose like that. I do tend to use the farmer's pinch method, where you just grab it and put it in. You can also hand bake a Prilla, where you take it out and you roll it around in your hands and make it. Or you could use a portioning tool, which is a little bit cleaner, but yeah, I think the best flavor and nicotine release is just a farmer's pinch. But anyways, so yeah, I think we went over everything. Still working out the categories on how you rate a product. It's slightly different than the moist snuff. Like, for example, the cut. I can't really judge the cut in a product that is in a pouch. But like, as far as flavor, nicotine content, that will stay the same. The packaging rating will stay the same. So the cut would be the only one that would change, really. And I could just maybe give like an overall usability, maybe? I don't know. I'm still kicking it around. Anyways, yeah, no, I just wanted to check in, show you that. I have a Skoal Fine Cut Original review, which I think is going to go up before this video. So stay tuned for that, or watch it. Go back and watch it. And have some other reviews, products coming up. So, the only other thing is with the snus, the cans, I believe, for these reviews are going to be open. The order that I placed, I had a decent amount of cans, so the shipping total on it it added on to the total cost, but wasn't crazy. However, I got a big variety of products, and first off, if I don't like it, I don't want to buy another can, but if I do like it, I would. But the flavors are not in line with the traditional American palate. So, for example, dip is either usually smoky, sweet, salty, or whatever flavor is applied to it. Snus is more complex. Snus is kind of more like tea, whereas moist snuff is like coffee. Moist Snuff, you know what you're getting. Tea, there's more nuance to it, so it takes me a couple pouches before I could really nail down what it tastes like and whether I like it. So yeah, it's probably going to be an open container. And besides that, though, that's all. So stay tuned. I might do a couple videos this week. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.